it's Devania, and let me share my hidden talent with y'all. I done turned into a nutritionist overnight. My husband said he want me to start making him some lunches and dinner for work instead of buying food. He tired of fast food. I said, say less. It's about time you listen to me and let me take over for your diet. So let's get right into it. Today we're going to be making a delicious cucumber, tomato, and onion salad. This is actually my first time making it, but these are the ingredients you're gonna need: a little olive oil, some salt, pepper, white vinegar. I've seen people use red wine vinegar, but they didn't have that at the moment, so I had to do what I had to do. And just get all the seasonings that you like, along with a cucumber, a red onion, and I think you can use whatever tomatoes of your choice, but I'm going to use some grape tomatoes. So what I'm doing right now is optional. I do like the skin of cucumbers and pickles, but I didn't want it to be too overwhelming or too stressful on my husband's teeth. He does have braces, so I peeled a little bit of the skin off, and now I'm just going to slice the entire cucumber into quarters. Y'all, I don't think y'all understand how excited I am about this new journey my husband and I are on. I just feel like as wives, sometimes we just be waiting on the day that our husbands are going to submit to us and allow us to lead in certain areas. And I just feel like I can lead you on the nutrition tip. I'll be knowing what I'm talking about. You just have to submit to me. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, I cut my grape tomatoes into halves, and now I'm just going to chop up this red onion. I will admit, I'm scared of raw onions. I am. So I mince mine as small as possible because I don't want to taste it. But my husband loves onions, so I didn't do a full half of onion. I think I did like a little under half, but you can do as much onion as you like. I don't remember what the original recipe calls for, but probably a full half of onion would probably be enough, and just slice them as thinly as possible so it's not too overwhelming. Okay, so by now it's starting to look real pretty. It's starting to look real colorful in that bowl. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of olive oil. I'm not really measuring it. I think I did 1/3 cup of the white vinegar. Like I said, you could use red wine vinegar, rice vinegar I've even seen. I'm gonna do a tablespoon of salt. And then I'm gonna add some pepper. I like to eyeball my pepper because this is a pepper family. We love us some pepper up in here, so yeah. And then I just did a little bit of Italian seasoning just to add some extra flavor. And I'm just gonna, get to mixing here. I'm starting to realize as I incorporate not necessarily new vegetables, but vegetables that we don't have in rotation, like green beans and corn. If I start doing new things like zucchini, squash, tomatoes, cucumbers, I'm starting to realize I'm gonna need a lot more seasonings just to keep it fun, and so my husband doesn't get bored, because the moment he bored with it, his mind is gonna tell him, you need some Wingstop. So here I'm just packing the cucumber, tomato, onion salad for my husband's lunch later. I'm just adding a little red pepper flakes on it because he likes spice. I don't need the spice, so I'm not putting that on mine, but this is how it looks. And this day in particular, I just made him some pan-seared chicken breasts with bell peppers and a side of jambalaya rice. That's just something real quick, real easy. I don't plan to make a lot of rice in my meals. I just see rice and pasta as a lot of like filler meals that I'm not trying to add into our diet. It just doesn't feel like it's healthy or like nutritious for us. So this was just something quick and easy, but I ain't getting no complaints from him. And this was the breakfast I made for him. Just a little sausage and eggs with a side of berries. I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate berries into his lunch, but I don't want them to go soggy before he can get to them. So please leave some tips in the comment section. I can use it. This is just a new lunch bag that I purchased for him on Amazon because day one of doing this, my man left the house with a plastic bag and I was so embarrassed. Like, we not doing that. I got me a lunch bag in the cart shipped overnight because I cannot do that. So, yeah, I'm just packing his lunch, and I'll say early lunch and late lunch, or lunch and dinner is what I pack him. Then I'm going to put the side salad in there, and I'll most likely add a fruit and a water. And I have to purchase some plastic utensils so he can just dispose of that when he's done with it. And I finally got a new pack of plates for my baby. They're so cute, so colorful. He absolutely loves them. And these were some breakfast tacos that I made for myself once my husband left. They were so good and so easy to make. And I'm just having me a little caramel macchiato with a little sweet cold foam at the top. I don't know if I can live without coffee at this point. I need coffee. I need it. It runs through my veins at this point. I don't know what to tell you. Hold on. Let me say my blessings. Amen. Let's get into it. Let's make some sweet potato taco bowls. Starting with these big boys. I'm gonna put these. You like these? My baby likes the potatoes. Starting with these, I'm gonna put these in the oven at 400 degrees for an hour. Yum. I'm gonna put these in at 400 degrees for an hour. And I'm gonna start on my meats. Cool? Cool. Okay, at this time, I think I'm going to chop my vegetables ahead of time just so I can have everything laid out nice and pretty. This is gonna be an anti-inflammatory meal, so you're gonna feel nice, satisfied, and full, while also being healthy and energized. I think I'm gonna do half of each bell pepper. As sharp as this knife is, I love how it's not cutting through the skin of the bell pepper. I can't wait to live out of the country. That's how you know this bell pepper has wax on it to preserve it. I'm not really sure how to get that off yet. I'm not quite the health expert or nothing, but I know in other countries, they ain't got wax on their fruits and vegetables. That's all I'm saying. All right, so that's all we're gonna do for that. I'm gonna chop these up and put those to the side. I'm gonna do a little bit of red onion because why not? Let's use all the colors that are in your refrigerator at this time. I think I got some that's chopped in here already, but I'm gonna chop these anyway. So this is what's gonna go into my meat. I'm gonna use this on top of that, and then I'm going to eventually add some spinach after that. So we're gonna have a nice pretty rainbow up in here. Finally, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna do a little seasoning salt. Little black pepper. Oh Lord, I gotta get used to this new bottle. What's wrong, baby? Oh, this smells so good already. Oh my God. I've never put this, these type of bell peppers or onions in my ground beef before. I always just do green pepper and like a white onion or yellow onion, I mean. But this red onion and these red and yellow bell peppers smell great. I would do an orange pepper as well, but they didn't put that in my package on Instacart. They gave me 2 yellows and 1 red, so we working with it, child. We working with it. I'm gonna add the taco seasoning now. Simply Organic. I think I got this from Whole Foods. Ugh. I don't know how much of this to use. I don't want to use too much. I think I'm gonna just do half. Yeah, I'm gonna just do half. Because I'm scared. Let's fold that up for later. I wonder if the leaner the ground beef, is it gonna be less grease produced? Because it's like no grease in this pan. And I'm so used to it being so much grease that I have to drain my meat. But this time we got like 93% lean. Okay, so I'm just gonna chop this in half, I guess. I'm gonna put this right in the pan and see what that do. I ain't never did this before, so bear with me if it look crazy. Bear with me. Turn this heat down a little bit. Zakari, I don't know what you're mad about, but I wish you the best, baby. Baby. Okay, I just broke a glass. Please don't tell my husband about this meal. I want him to be healthy. I want him to be alive. I don't know how healthy this is with the tortilla and the sour cream. I really could have substituted the sour cream for Greek yogurt, but I didn't. Let's taste it. Ooh, it's hot. That's so good. Oh my God. I should put some jalapeno juice right on my sour cream. Oh yeah. I promise I'll eat it on the sweet potato tomorrow. Okay, let's just let that sit for an hour. Trust me, it will still be hot. Okay, there we go. I had to fix my camera. I got one more meal to make. One more meal. I'm going to make this Mediterranean herb salmon. I've never had it before. The herbs look really herby. This looks like garlic and something else. I've had the Atlantic salmon. I always get that salmon, but I've never had it like pre-seasoned before. I'm all about making my life easier. So I'm gonna put this in the oven at 375 for, do I do 20 minutes or 25 minutes? 25 minutes. And then when I take that out, I'm gonna turn the oven up a notch to about 400 degrees and put these green beans in there for about 20-25 minutes. I'm gonna make like a Parmesan garlic kind of green beans. They're gonna be real tasty, real good. So this is gonna be a real quick, easy meal. So I'm going to prep my pan for this, And while it's cooking, I'll work on the green beans. It's that easy. It's that easy. So that means I don't have to wash this, right? I like to rinse my salmon off. I'm scared to smell it. I don't know what that phobia is that people have of seeing like microscopic things, but that's how I feel looking at this fish. Ugh, I'm washing my hands immediately. Let me get the water ready. Okay, it smells good, honestly, but I'm just scared. This is how it looks. So I'm gonna put that in the oven for 25 minutes. Of salt. And I gotta be careful with this pepper. You see how big these holes are. I don't want to get no oil on me, no butter on me. Turn this up to 400 for the green beans. This is how it looks. It's steaming up my phone. Looks promising. We'll see. It smells good. Okay. Once that hits 400, we'll pop these babies in. I can't wait to taste this. 1 minute left of 15 out of 15 minutes. I'm gonna flip these a little bit and then put the Parmesan on them. Oh, these smell like crab legs. Ooh, all that garlic butter just made me want some crab legs. Okay, so I'm gonna hold this down and I'm gonna rustle these around a little bit. I'm just using this Parmesan cheese. I don't really like it, but it's just gonna have to do for now. Okay, and let's do this for another 10 minutes. Kind of wanted my Parmesan to be like crispy and crunchy, but I think I would have to put the Parmesan on there in the beginning of the 25 minutes. And I didn't do that, so it's okay. Yeah, so it's like a nice, like cheesy kind of look. But if I would have put it on there earlier and maybe mixed the Parmesan in with the garlic butter, then it would look crispy and brown like I want it. This is how she's looking. I'm gonna do a taste test. It's pretty late, so I'm not gonna eat dinner anymore. Looks delicious. Is it hot? It is hot. Mm-mm. Kind of want to taste it with the fish. The fish done cooled off, but I'm gonna take a bite anyway. I think I'm gonna eat a little bit of dinner. Let's make my husband's plate for tonight when he gets home, because he thinks he's not gonna eat when he gets off work, but he absolutely is going to be hungry. I think I'm gonna offer him some sweet potato. Even though he had some for lunch today, I'll offer him some if he wants it. Okay, this is my meal. Stop focusing on me. Focus on my food. This is my meal. I'm really not hungry. It's 10 o'clock. I'm really not hungry. I'm just gonna do it for the sake of health. Yeah, so we're working with, got my greens, got some protein, whatever sweet potatoes do for you, some energy. My plate is pretty. Let's do it. My son is tearing these sweet potatoes up. Nice and crispy. My husband's gonna love it.